welcome to my Instagram channel. I'm Elysabeth Alfano, the host of the Awesome Vegans podcast. And in addition to interviewing really the superheroes of the vegan movement, whom I love and from whom I learned so much, and I hope that you all do as well. So go ahead and subscribe to iTunes and my YouTube channel, Elysabeth Alfano, to hear all of the Awesome Vegans podcasts. But in addition to that, I of course do lots of vegan cooking myself. So here I am in my kitchen, and today I'm going to be making the brand new recipe in honor of the Nutri-Milk, which I just started working with. I love them. They're gonna help me make some very sweet peanut butter. And with that, I'm gonna put it between two chocolate cookies, and I'm making a sweet peanut butter Oreo chocolate vegan cookie. So super simple, lots of simple ingredients. Salted roasted peanuts. I always have extra salt around just in case. Vanilla if you want. I'm not gonna put in any today, but hey, what the heck, if you want to, you can. Maple syrup, my favorite sweetener. Forget agave, I like maple syrup. And then I have, of course, chocolate. So I don't like to go higher than 51 or 55%, so I've got great chocolate here. Of course, no milk, but I'll just melt the chocolate that's not too dark, and then I'll mix in my sweet peanut butter with the help of my Nutri-Milk, and I'm gonna put together my sweet peanut butter chocolate Oreo cookie, vegan. Here I have 4 3.5-ounce bars of chocolate, and I just kind of guesstimate, because that's what makes cooking easy. I think I'm gonna just, while I unwrap, talk to you guys about some of the things I learned while I've been vegan. So I went vegan in January of 2016, and I wasn't even fully vegan at that. I stepped into it by doing no meat and no dairy, but I was still doing fish, eating fish, because this may seem ridiculous to all my fellow vegans out there, but I didn't know it was so bad for fish. I sort of thought like, oh, well, fish, it's not that they don't count, it's just that I didn't think that they were suffering in any way, or that it was wasteful or harmful to the environment in any way. Boy, was I wrong. And so once I figured that out, thanks to all the information that floats around in vegan land, then I immediately stopped fish. And I have to say, it just wasn't that hard. Here I go, got lots of chocolate. Chocolate. Okay, so now that I've opened all my bars of chocolate, I'm going to put them in a microwavable bowl, and then I'm just gonna microwave it super fast, so 30 seconds, and then I stir it, and then I do it maybe another 10 seconds, and I stir it, and I really help the chocolate get to liquid. Okay, we're gonna microwave. We're back, our chocolate is microwaved, and I've been busy taking all of my microwaved chocolate and making, look at the bases for all my peanut butter cups. So I've done my best, you know, it's kind of messy and gooey and liquidy, so I've done my best to get as much on the rims as I can, and then now I'm gonna stick it in the fridge and let it firm up. Okay, I'm gonna use my Nutri-Milk, which I've never done before. This is my first time. I got this because I've been wanting to do milks and butters, like what I'm gonna do today, which is my peanut butter. Recipe is super simple, so it's just to make your own peanut butter. It's peanuts, and I'm going to use 2 cups of roasted salted peanuts. And then I like to throw in a little bit of my own kind of sea salt here, and I just use a pinch. Remember I was saying before, like, I don't get, this ain't, you know, rocket science. I'm just throwing in a pinch and I'm moving on. And then some people like to put in a little vanilla. I'm not going to today because I want it to be really just your straight peanut butter, easy and simple. And then I like to throw in a little bit of maple syrup. So in we go. Cup number 1 of peanuts, cup number 2 of peanuts. Okay, maple syrup, here we go. And if you want to add extra, you can. I love maple syrup. I love the woody flavor of maple syrup, so I love what it adds. I know some people are vegan except for honey. That used to be me. We've decided as a household that we're not going to have honey here anymore. And so we're just using the last of our honey. We're not buying it again just because you don't need to. You've got maple syrup. And I think with so many of the things, pinch of salt. I think with so many of the vegan things, you just buy things because it's a habit, and you don't really realize, like, well, I can make better habits than that. And I can. All right, so I'm putting on my Nutri-Milk top, and of course, to be safe, we're gonna put it in a lock position. That's what we do. Oh my word, it's the inaugural Nutri-Milk blend. So I hit the butter mode. That gives me 16 minutes, but I really only want this to be about 10. So I'm gonna take it down to 10 and we're gonna get this party started. It's doing all the work. So I decided to actually add another tablespoon of maple syrup because I like it so much and because I wanted it to be really creamy and a little bit on the sweeter side. So you can see we're just about at the very end now. I decided not to do it for a whole 10 minutes because it actually was working so quickly. It made peanut butter for me in less than 4 minutes. So we're just about to stop here and now I can get out my chocolate cups and fill them with sweet peanut butter. Okay, so my cookie halves are all firmed up in chocolate, and now I'm just scooping out all the sweet peanut butter that my Nutri-Milk made for me. Made it in less than 4 minutes, people, so how fast and handy dandy is that? Well, I'm sort of thrilled because I've been wanting to try out this recipe, and it's just my own version of kind of a new vegan cookie. So I've got the 2 chocolate halves and the sweet peanut butter in the middle, and of course, I'm not letting 1 little ounce go to waste here. So I'm gonna have almost 20 cookies came out of this. So that's, well, I guess you can either eat them in halves, open-faced cookie, or you can put them together if you are going giant cookie. Who could blame you? I kind of like to eat as I go. Thank you, Nutri-Milk. Putting my Nutri-Milk to the side here. I let my chocolate cookie halves just go in the fridge for less than 10 minutes or so. And now I'm going to eat them. All right, let's see how this works out. It's kind of my version of an Oreo, you know what I mean? You gotta like desserts. Oh my word. This is really good. One little step that you can do is if you want to, grab a little spoon here. If you want to keep your cookie open face, you can add just a little bit of hot chocolate cocoa powder, vegan of course, and you can sprinkle it right on the top. Got a little bit too much there. And just kind of give it a little extra sweet treat right on the top if you want, but of course not necessary. Depends on how you like to entertain and what your taste is, just how much chocolate you want. Just adds a little bit of something, something. Of course, there's a gazillion varieties of this recipe that you could do. You could add Grand Marnier instead of maple syrup, and that would give your peanut butter a little bit of kick. But all I can say is that I'm really enjoying my recipe of my sweet peanut butter chocolate cookie. Vegan, of course, and thanks to Nutri-Milk, my partner, my sponsor, for helping me get there. I hope that there'll be some left for you, but I really can't guarantee it. Bye. And don't forget to be vegan.